We're now going to look at Paint as a program to edit photographs. To start with, you need to open up a document or a photograph. I'm just going to drag one in here and drop it in. Takes a few minutes. Now this is the same photograph we're going to also edit in Photoshop later. So some of the things you can do, you can rub out an area. So we're going to start by getting rid of this little logo here. And we simply do that by clicking on the rubber tool and just hold down the left mouse button and click over it. You can take samples of different areas of the photograph. So if you wanted a sample of his face to go somewhere else, you can go up to the rectangle, select, drag across his face, and then copy and paste. It always pastes in this top left hand corner, and you know he can have two faces. You can obviously change the size and stretch the face. I'm going to undo those. However, you could also copy the whole image if you wanted to. And it's the same principle. You say copy and paste. Now this is much bigger, so it's just paste it in the top corner, but what I want to do is resize him. So I'm going to get the corner and drag down just like you would in Word, trying to keep him in proportion, drag him down, drag him down, and now you can have a smaller monkey. You can select colours. So if you decide his eyes, for example, are too bright and you want them darker, you can either choose one of these colours. You can use a colour checker and check a colour. So if you choose the colour picker, you can choose a darker colour. Then you might come back to the paintbrush, and you've got all sorts of different effects here. Now I'm going to choose this paintbrush here, so it's a semi-transparent paintbrush. No, I won't. I'll go to a smaller one, so that was too big, and I'm just going to dot, and I'm just clicking with the left mouse button just to subtly make his eyes a bit darker. Now it's hard to see a difference because it's quite subtle. What you can do, if you want to be a bit more precise, you can zoom in, and then you come with your paintbrush, and it makes it easier because you've zoomed right into the picture. Obviously you're going to do both eyes. And zoom back, and now his eyes are much darker. If you wanted to go for sort of a special effect type thing, you could give him a pink or a red eye if you wanted to. Say a red eye for now. Go back to the paintbrush, zoom in, make him bigger, and we're going to give this chappie Now you need to be a bit careful. You can zoom in a bit more if you want to be even more accurate. Okay. And if we go back to 100%, now he's got sort of one weird looking red eye. You can always undo with this. It's always undo, and it goes back, but it takes it a stage at a time. So it takes a little while. So I'm clicking like mad now to get it back to where it was. Okay. Now his eyes are going back to normal. It's taking all of those, even those black dots out that I put in. So there's some of the things that you can do with Paint. It's much more restrictive than programs like Photoshop, Pixar, things like that. Now once you've finished your alterations, you can come and say Save As, and you get a list of choices here. This one, BMP, you'd never usually save as this. If it's a photograph, you save as one of these two top options. PNG a JPEG. I'm going to say JPEG, which is that one, and it'll bring a box up, and we can just call it monkey. I will call it monkey 2 because I've already got monkey 1 and monkey, and save. And that should be our monkey now saved as an image file. Thank you very much. Now it's your turn to have a go.